Hey, it's me, Elay, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Reppin' Saginaw, Michigan. Not Saginaw, Texas. I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. Not Saginaw, Texas. Talking to you today via podcast on my LATV2 platform. Want to talk to you today about hair weaves, hair extensions, the whole 9 yards to what I can fit into this 15-minute segment. Hair weaves are cool, but I don't think you should rely on them, depend on them as your source of validation for beauty. I get why we say, because I'm black, I'm African American, however you say, I'm brown, black, African American, and I wear those sometimes. And I understand how it grows your hair out. Yeah, it do. But at the same time, while you're wearing a sew-in, hair sewed into your hair, you have to still take care of it pretty much just like you're taking care of your real hair growing out of your head. You have to wash it, make sure you get down into those roots real well, and it's a little more difficult because, hey, you're washing fake hair and you're trying to get down into your real hair and scrub the scalp out. My opinion, because I wash my hair weave. I washed my whole head with that stuff on because I knew that it would smell. Because that's just like wearing a shower cap over your head all day. It's gonna just sweat and smell. So it was a lot of work, but I did like the fact that at the end of the day when I took it out, I did see growth. I did enjoy that. However, the hassle of having to basically double wash my hair, the fake hair plus my real hair, and I was so worried that I didn't get all the soap out of my real hair, so that would cause more damage, and making sure I got my scalp greased or oiled down into those parts was stressful as well, But the benefit is, though, if you do take care of your hair weave properly, the hair weave will take care of your hair and it will grow. It was very pleasing. I like hair weaves for that reason, and for the fact outside of having to wash it, you can just get up and go. I love the convenience of just having to wake up, get ready, and then last thing I do before I head out the door is just comb my hair down and it's done. It's so freeing. It's so freeing to have that feeling. But the thing is, you can't let that stuff make you neither. And my concern with hair weave is that it seems as though, even though it's more acceptable here, it's more embraced, and people are even just not even pretending that, or shameful that, I have tracks in my hair, or I have, girl, it's a weave, it's a wig. They're so open about that now. I talk about it every day. The ew is kind of weird and creepy and kind of gross when I hear ladies do say, how they name their wigs. I get it, but it's kind of creepy though. Yeah, they're like, I'm wearing her today. I'm like, ah. So it's like, so if she put on that wig today, will it alter her personality too? Trying to stay on course here because this whole world of weave to me is expansive, and I don't know everything about it at all, but I know I could get off topic just trying to talk about an overall aspect of how I feel about fake hair sew-ins and so forth. I want to just really stay focused in on the sewing the weave into the hair thing though. I just talked about the how it's kind of more, it's twice the workload, but the benefits is great because it grows your hair out. I don't like that it costs a lot. I used to do it. I wasn't doing it consistently, but I don't like that it costs so much. Even if you do have that one friend around the way who will charge $60 to do it, you still have to pay for the actual hair. And then a few of the supplies that you need to, like the cap, the net, the thread, a decent needle for her to use, all that crazy stuff. So it's like, Then on top of that, you had all that time. It's like, man, it was starting to become weary as far as that. So I can't say, for me personally speaking, I do like Hairweaves, but I have more cons than pros when it comes to dealing with that. It takes up too much of my time. I really don't want to be in the hair salon having someone fuss over my head all day and be surrounded by chicks talking all day. Even if they are talking about educated stuff, I just don't want to be around that. I just want to get my hair done. And the awkwardness of that, the time, the uncomfortable feeling, and then having to actually care for that. It takes more time to care for your hair when it's in, if you want to do it right, especially on wash day, because you don't want the product to build up into your real hair and cause some type of growth or some alleged fungus or damage to it, and the smell, because it can smell, and it's like, oh, it's too many cons with that stuff. So I like that it grows my hair out and it do look good. Also, with the hair weaves, you can't let that be your confidence. I know when I had it, I love the way it made me feel. I love the way it made me look. It made me, if I felt complete with it, meaning like if I had a really nice outfit on or something and I had that sewing in, it just polished off the look. It made it look like well put together, complete package, And I love the fullness and completion that the hair weave made my overall appearance look for, like fashionable statements, or like I just knew what I was doing. I liked the way it looked on there, and that gave me a certain type of confidence, but at the same time I didn't like it because that wasn't really me. I was relying on my hair to be more of my confidence, to give me that more grown-up professional look, because wearing hair weaves do grow you up. It make you look grown, because I look really, really young. So if I wear a certain hair weave or a wig, it makes me feel like I don't have to try so hard to be taken serious, because my hair matches the rest of my outfit. Like if I'm wearing a blazer or a power suit or a business suit or somewhere I'm at work, and I have that wig, that the wig on or the sew-in, it just makes me look well put together, and I love that. So I had to make my peace with that and look in the mirror and say, yo girl, I know you like this stuff, but you're gonna have to stop. Number one, it's costing too much. Number two, it's taking up too much time. And thirdly, I was starting to let that be more of my confidence. So I had to basically stop. I do like wigs because you could just snatch them off. I do like wigs because I like to act. I do like wigs because it's faster and, it helps me get into character. I haven't dressed up in a while on my original YouTube video channel in a couple years, but on there you will find some videos of where I do wear different wigs and dress up in characters and stuff that I created. But I can't use wigs and stuff to be my confidence. I have to be my confidence. I struggle with that a lot because I'm African American and I'm not that good at doing my hair. That was just one thing I haven't caught on to yet. And so I struggle with that. So wanting to have my hair look polished, like most girls I know, they know how to do their hair. They can do such a good job, but yet they just still prefer to wear the sew-ins. Why? I don't know, because they really can do hair and it's pretty. Me, I don't have that gift. I try though. I've gotten a lot better and I'm pleased with that. I'm very thankful for that, because now it saves me money, because I don't like going to the salon. I just don't like going to the salon. So I'm thankful that over the years I've managed to learn how to deal with my hair and have it look the way I want it to look naturally. Hair weaves, sew-ins, wigs. Why do black people wear them? Black women? I can only really come from my point of view and just tell you what I told you. It did give me a big confidence boost. It helped me feel more complete and ready for the world. It was part of my armor, because I look really young, and wearing certain hair weaves make you look grown up. But now that I don't wear that stuff anymore, I have my own confidence, and a lot of people still think I'm really young, but shame on you for thinking you have the right to treat me less than anyways, for just assuming that you think I'm a teenager or something anyway. So I had to look at it that way too. I shouldn't have to put on a facade to pretend that, to pretend something. Hey, if you don't respect people in general, that's your bad. It's not mine. Hair weaves are awesome, but don't let that be your only confidence. Don't let it define you. I know, we as black women, as far as our hair, we've come a long way, where when we go to work now, we can wear our natural hair. It was a hard pill to swallow, seeing that everybody else except your race have hair that's easier managed. And we have to wake up every morning with our natural hair and be like, man, why can't it just be manageable? I don't like doing my hair. It take up too much time. But I'm glad I know how, because at least it saves me money, and I can just be at the comfort of my own home doing it, But we like to get up and just go too. And our hair textures are not the same neither. Some say whatever this number scale is, I don't know what number scale I'm on, as far as the 4x. I just know collectively we all have hair on the African American scale that is a little more difficult to manage and deal with. I don't hate it. I just don't like the inconvenience of it. Oh girl, but you can train your hair. You can train your hair. I'm like, yeah, how to train your dragon? How to train your hair? I mean, who really have time to do that? Who really want to do that all day? Because training your hair don't take weeks. It could take years. You just have to have patience. Hair weaves, they're wonderful, but if you let that be the only thing that defines you and gives you confidence and makes you feel sexy, just take it out and just start figuring out how to do your own hair. And heck, get a relaxer, anything but the hair weave, but be careful with that relaxer stuff too. I like relaxers. But the chemicals, I don't know. It's just too many steps, okay? I'm thankful and I'm happy with my hair. I don't have time to be messing with all those chemicals all the time. It's just, because if you're doing your hair right with the relaxer, you got to be worried about, well, girl, don't overlap and put the chemical into the hair you just relaxed, because you have a line of domestic crush. I'm like, a line of what? And you got to set the timer, because part of your hair in the back is gonna take longer. I'm like, take what? Hey, don't put it on your edges. Well, I'm like, I know not to put it on my edges, but shoot, the way you talking, I don't know if I want to sit up here and be timing all this. Can y'all just give me some shampoo, conditioner, a flat iron, and some grease, okay? Cause I'm really cool with that. Whew. But to each his own. But I don't see myself going back to a sew-in anytime soon. I found also, when you had to take it out, it's a pain, because I would just take it out by myself. And then when my husband and I met, I used to have him help me take it out, and that was kind of embarrassing. It's like, ugh, man, it's like he taking out all this fake hair. Like, it just didn't seem right. It was so awkward. I was embarrassed because then after the hair was out, my hair was braided to my scalp. You know how you have to braid your hair to your scalp? Ugh, and that was too tight. The girls who did my hair, braided my hair, they didn't intentionally braid my hair tight, but it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot. You gotta braid it. I'm gonna get a headache. You know, it's like, it was just way too much. I forgot about the headaches if you have a sensitive scalp. So I can't say I do. I am a woman who likes a good wig. Wigs are great because you could just snatch them off and you still get the same effect. So I would say, if anything, I would be team wigs opposed to sew-ins. But overall, I just wear my natural hair. I haven't had a perm. Maybe in about a year and a half. That's what it seems like to me. And I like perms. I like the results that the perms give me. But honestly, I just don't want to really deal with the complexity of properly doing the relaxer and laying the chemical in there and, you know, all that stuff. Because I like colors in my hair too, so it was like, either I'm going to relax my hair and not have color in it, or keep my hair natural and have wild funky colors in it. So I chose natural because it's simpler. Why do black women wear wigs and weaves? I simply think it's because of the attention and the confidence it gives them. You know, we'll have to really do a self-assessment on why you need that to be your confidence and slowly back away from it. It's nothing wrong with wearing them, but you have to wean yourself from that too. You know, take a look in the mirror and look at your hair, you know, and be like, yo, this is me. It may be frightening and humiliating having to go out to a world where everybody's hair is long and flowing and you still have to go to work. And you still, even though it's accepted to wear your natural hair, who wants to go to work knowing that they're probably talking about you? That's stuff you have to take into consideration, because I know every time I did wear my natural hair at certain jobs, I still inside felt uncomfortable and embarrassed just because of the looks alone. You didn't have to say a word. Your eyes and the energy was enough to make me want to go jump in the trash can. You know what I'm saying? So it takes strength, and sometimes you just don't feel like fighting that fight. But it's a good fight to fight. It's a really good fight to fight. I'm glad my hair grew out. It seemed like it took me about 3 years to get my hair down to my shoulders. I'm happy about that. It was a difficult journey though, because during those times before my hair grew out to a nice point, and on top of it, I'm not a good hairstylist. I struggled too. And I really wanted to get a sew in, because I'm like, I feel like, ooh, my hair is not looking the way I want it to look. Roar! Well, that's me, and that's my take. I see myself kind of making another hair video, just talking about it. Well, this is mine right now about Hairweaves and my take on it from my personal view of why African American women wear sew-ins. I feel as they believe that's their confidence, a way into society, socially acceptable, more likes, more attention from the guy they like, because this world's brainwashed us to think that all guys want women with long, flowy hair. So nobody at the end of the day wants to feel left out, you know? And that's about it. Don't nobody want to feel left out. Everybody want to feel like they belong somewhere, and god dang, especially in their own race. If you can't get that, it's like you feel like it's over. So ladies, love yourself, look in the mirror, fight the good fight, and start finding another source of confidence. Start finding an inner confidence and not rely on the hair weaves to be your power, your confidence, because your hair is your crown. But your real hair is the crown. Even if you're bald, that's you. I love you all. I do. Just hang in there. This is me, LA, pronounced LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Repping Saginaw, Michigan, not Saginaw, Texas. Saginaw, Michigan, not Saginaw, Texas.